guys, today we are going to do some word construction. We're going to learn about prefixes. What have we been learning all week in phonics? Kylie?
We've been learning about suffixes.
About suffixes. And where do suffixes go?
They go in the beginning or the end of words.
Suffixes go at the end of a word. And today we're going to learn about prefixes. Where do you think those go?
Oh.
Where? At the beginning of a word. Good. All right, what does fix mean then? What, Macy?
Where you have to fix something.
You have to fix something, so you have to what?
Where you have to fix an adjective. Word.
Well, just in general, what does fix mean? What does it mean, Kat?
Where you have to fix an object.
You have to fix something, right? You have to attach or secure an object to another object. What else can it mean?
Where you're fixing a house.
Yeah, like you're fixing a house. So you're fixing something, attaching it to something, right? All right, so an affix is a group of letters that is fixed or attached to a word. Like we learned suffix this week, and they're attached where?
To a hymn.
To where?
Just
Addie?
at the end of sentence.
At the end of a word, right. So an affix fixed to the end of a word, good job, is a suffix. And it adds meaning to the word. What did we learn? Careful means what, Cash? What does careful mean? What does the full part mean? It's a suffix, but what does full mean, Kylie?
It means full of.
Full of. So careful means full of. Say it. Say it.
Full of.
Full of care. So today we're going to learn about prefixes, and it adds meaning to the word just the same. But where does the prefix go? Addie? At the beginning of a word. So this shows unhappy. Un means not. So what does the word mean? Aniston, what's the word mean?
Not happy.
Not happy, right. So let's see if we can watch this really quickly. I have to get out of this, right? Yes.
This holiday season, you can get them the usual, or you can get them Zazzle. With Zazzle, you can create personalized gifts for everyone on your list that you can only get at Zazzle. Find the perfect gift now at Zazzle.com.
Once it becomes applied, the words must fly like this.
a word, Ronan?
It makes the word it makes a meaning.
It makes a new meaning for the word. Right, exactly. So if you add a suffix or a prefix, it can change the meaning of the word, right? So today we are going to learn about prefixes. And prefixes are added to the, what part of the word? Just say it. You can say it. The beginning, right. Like here's our example. Unhappy. What is the base word? Ronan? Happy. What's the prefix, Cash? Un. So what do you think that word means? We know what happy means, right? Aniston?
Not happy.
So it means not happy. Right, so change the meaning. So un can mean not. It can also mean the opposite of, right? Like Aniston just said, unhappy means not happy or the opposite of happy. So we have unhappy, not happy, unfriendly. What does that mean, Cash?
Friendly.
Not friendly, right? Ronan, what's the next one?
Unkind.
Unkind. Makes kind mean what?
Not kind.
Not kind. What's the next one, Kylie?
Unhelpful.
So that means you are
Not helpful.
very good. What's the next one, Aniston? Unusual. So what does that mean?
Not usual.
Not usual. Adeline, what's the last one?
Unfair.
Makes it mean
Not fair.
right. Or it can mean the opposite of, right? Macy, so what's the first one?
Unzip.
Makes it
The opposite.
right. You're unzipping it. You're not zipping it, right? What's the next one? Presley,
Uncovered.
uncover is,
The opposite of covered.
so it's not covered, right? What's the next one, Ronan?
Untied.
Means,
The opposite of covered.
okay. What's the next one? Brianna,
Untangled.
untangle makes it mean,
The opposite of tangled.
right, so or not tangled. Kylie, what's the next one?
Unbuttoned.
What's it mean?
It means the opposite of buttoned.
Good. So not buttoned. Unwrap, the opposite of wrap. So what does un mean? What does un mean? Look at me. Just tell me. Not. Not or the good or the opposite of. So our next one is dis. Dis means not or the opposite of. So dis and un mean the same thing, right? So when we come across a word that has dis or un in front of it, what do we automatically know about the meaning of that word? What, Ronan?
It means not.
It means not something, right? Whatever the word is. So disappear. Addie, what does that mean? What does it make it
The
mean?
opposite of appear.
Right. It disappeared, so you can no longer see it, right? What's the next one? Aniston?
Disagree.
Yeah, so what's that mean?
The opposite of agree.
Right, you don't agree. What's the next one? Macy, I forget about you back there. The third one.
Disconnected.
What does that mean?
Opposite of connected.
Right, so it's not connected. Cash,
Disrespectful.
which means,
Not respectful.
alright, and then we have dishonest, so not honest, and disorganized, not organized. What makes sense if we didn't have dis? What could we put instead of dis? Ronan?
Organized.
Okay, that's the base word, but what other prefix could we put that would make it mean the same thing? What? What is it? Un. We can make it unorganized. It would mean the same thing, right? Okay, our next prefix is re. What does re mean? Say
Again.
it. Again. Give me an example. Can you think of a word that starts with re? What, Addie?
Rethink.
Rethink. What does that mean then?
You have to
You're
think about it again.
thinking about it again. Right. Ronan, what do you think?
Repeat.
Repeat. What does that mean?
Repeat the word again.
Yep, you have to say it again. Good. What about you?
Redo.
Redo. So what are you doing?
Doing it again.
Doing it again. Right. Good job. So we got reread, read again, rewrite, write again, Replay. What, Cash? What's replay? Play again. Revisit, Ronan.
Visiting.
Rebuild, Macy. What's rebuild?
Building.
Build again. Addie, what's the last one?
Retry. Try again.
Right, so re means
Again.
again. Good. Our next one is miss.
Wrong.
Wrong. Can you think of a word that starts with miss, Macy?
Misspell.
Misspell. So what does that mean?
To unspell something.
You spelled it
Wrong.
wrong.
You missed your test.
All right, what do you have, Ronan? What do you think? What starts with miss? Can you think of a word? Oh, Macy got the first one.
Misspell.
Misspell, so you spelled it wrong. Miscount, what does that mean, eh?
To not count something.
Counted it
Wrong.
wrong. Misbehave. Macy,
Behave.
you behave wrong. All right. What about misheard, Cash?
Heard wrong.
You heard wrong. And mistake. Ronan?
Wrong.
Wrong take. So that means what? What does mistake mean?
Do something at the wrong time or
Yeah.
something.
Right, you knew it was wrong, right? And then we have pre. What does pre
Before.
mean? Say it. You can say it together.
Before.
Pre means
Preschool.
before, like preschool. What does preschool mean, Macy?
Before school.
Yeah, like the little kids go to preschool before they start big school.
That's what I pre.
Yeah. Preheat, yes. Preheat, what does that mean, Tyler?
It means that you heat up something before.
Yeah, you're getting it to the temperature you want, so you have to preheat it. All right, what's this one? Annie?
Pre-right.
So what is it?
Before.
Right before. Ronan, what's the next one?
Prepay. Pay before.
Drew, what's this one?
View before.
View before, but what's the word? Preview. So what's the base word? Ronan? View, right, because pre is the prefix. What about prefix? What, Macy? Prefix has a prefix? You're fixing it before?
You're fixing it.
Good. All right, let's do some word construction. Now we're going to play a game. And let's see how good,
Yay.
how well you can remember these meanings. So what does un mean? Just say it if you know it.
Not.
Not?
Unable.
What does re mean?
Redo.
But what does re mean?
Again.
Again. What does pre mean? Before. What does dis mean?
Wrong.
Not. Yeah. What does miss mean? Wrong. Good. Okay, I'm gonna hand out cards. This one's mine. How many is it? Here, come. You might get two. I don't know. Yeah, I think I would get two. Just hold on, I'll tell you. Oh, look. Sign there's one for you. Everybody got two. Okay. So we're gonna play a game, and it's called I Have Who Has. On the next slide, the I Have Who Has card that begins the game is gonna be in the first box. I'm gonna read the card to you, and then I passed out cards to you guys. And I want you to tell me if you have the next card that provides the correct answer to the previous card, okay? You'll see. So the first one, I have the first card. Who has the meaning of the word unwashed? Who has the card? It's highlighted yellow. What does yours say?
I have washed
Okay, unwashed. Does that mean washed before? Does anybody else have one that they think means unwashed? What did un mean?
Oh, wait.
Unwashed. Who has the meaning of the word unwashed?
I got pre-washed.
You got pre-washed? Okay. Unwashed would mean what? What does un mean again? Say it. Not. So does anybody have not washed? Drew, you have it?
Re-washed.
Okay, so what does yours say, Drew? Read it out loud.
Who has the meaning of the word pre-paid?
Who has the meaning of the word what?
Pre-paid.
Prepaid. Prepay. So Drew has I have not washed, because that means unwashed, right? Who has the meaning of the word prepay?
Pre-paid.
Who has the meaning of the word prepay? Addie, what do you have?
Pre-wash. Oh wait, no, I kinda have.
Prepay. Look at your cards. Kylie, are you looking at your cards?
So I basically have it. I don't.
Prepay. Yeah, you have it, Cash. Read your card, Cash. What do you
I
have?
have pay before bill.
Cash has pay before. So is that right? Pay before means prepay. Who has the meaning of the word misplace?
Oh, me.
Do you?
No, both of mine are the same thing.
Are they? Let me see what yours says. Let's see.
This.
No, you have not lucky and not agree. Okay. Miss Lavender, do you have the meaning of the word misplace?
Yes.
What does yours say?
I have wrong place.
So misplace is a wrong place. What's your
Who
question?
has the meaning of the word disagree?
Disagree. Disagree. What does dis mean? Not. You have it? Oh, read it, Sue. Then. No, read what you have.
I have not agreed.
You have not agreed? Good. So now read me the question.
Who has the meaning of the word preschool?
So who has preschool? What's the meaning of the word preschool? Preschool, what's pre mean?
Before.
Okay, so what would it say? Before school?
Wait, does this one? I have matched the top one. I have pre-washed.
Okay. Macy, what do you have?
I have disappeared and misspelled.
Oh, good job. Brianna, what you have? Do you have before school? No? Nobody has it? Presley? Okay. Before school. Who has the meaning of the word recount? Okay, what's it say?
I have before school.
You had before school? Okay. So you had before school. So who has the meaning of the word recount?
Put that up,
Think about what re means. Look at your cards. What's the meaning of recount? Kylie, look at your cards. Do you have? No?
That one is it. It says recount.
Let me see. Yeah, that's the last one. So what's the meaning of re? Tell me what's the meaning of re. Addie.
Redo.
What's the meaning of re though? It's redo. What are you doing it?
To do that.
Again. So again. So recount. Does anybody have count again? No?
The word or just like.
Then
I think
in
I
yellow.
might.
The part in the yellow highlighted.
Test again. I have missing this.
Okay.
Missing this? I have test again.
Count again. Who has the meaning of the word misspell?
Oh, me.
Okay, what's it say?
It says who has the meaning.
No, read your top part.
I have count again.
You have count again. Who has the meaning of the word misspell? Oh, you had count again. So misspell, what's that mean? Spell what?
Spell wrong. Again.
Spell again. So who has spell again? Spell wrong. Nobody?
Oh, I have spell wrong.
Spell wrong. Okay, that's what misspell means.
Okay.
So read your question.
Who has the meaning of the word rewrite?
Okay. Rewrite. Who has rewrite?
Wait, I think I might have it. I have
What's your meaning? What's the yellow?
retest.
No, that's test
Rewash.
again.
I have
Presley? Read it.
I have Write again. Who has the meaning of unfriendly?
Good. Right again. Who has the meaning of unfriendly? Ronan, what's yours say?
I have not friendly.
Not friendly. Good. Who has the meaning of the word mistake?
Wait, this one isn't on here.
Look, we still got a whole nother page. You do?
I think it's no something. Oh, I have pre-wash.
Wrong take.
I have
Pre-wash, what's yours say?
it says who has the meaning of pre-wash.
Okay. So who has pre-wash? Who has wash
Again.
pre? What's pre mean?
Again.
Before. So it would say before wash or wash before.
Oh, I do.
You have that one?
I have wash.
Okay, what's your question?
Who has the meaning of the word disappear?
Okay, so what would their meaning be?
This.
What's dis mean?
This one. Like this one. This again.
Appear. What's the opposite of appear? Right? So it'd say the opposite of appear. Whose card says the opposite of appear?
Disappear. No.
Yeah, that's disappear. Presley, what's yours say?
I have the opposite of appear. Who has the meaning of the word retest?
Okay, who has retest? So what does retest mean? Test.
Again.
Okay, Kylie, what's it say?
Who has the meaning of the word miscount?
Okay, who has miscount? What would miscount mean? Count.
Count wrong.
Count wrong. Good. Who has count wrong? Nobody? Look at your cards.
I do.
You don't?
We barely have anybody in the class.
But y'all have all like somebody should have count wrong.
I don't.
Drew, you have it? Okay, what's your it says who has the meaning of the word pre-write? Who had that one?
Free, right?
Pre-write. What does that mean?
I have rewrite. Rewrite, but
You have a rewrite, but not pre-write. Who has pre-write? Kylie, I thought you had that one. No?
I only have before
So,
school and test.
Right before. You have that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so pre-write means right before, right? Because what does pre mean? Okay, rewash. Who has that?
Wait, what? I have rewash and rewrite. That's it.
Okay, so what does rewash mean?
Rewash again.
Wash again, yeah. Who has untested? Brianna? What's untested mean?
Not tested.
Yeah, not tested. Who has reread? No?
No.
No? You have it? You have read again? Then that's reread, right?
Yeah.
Read again. Who has unlucky? What is it?
I'm not.
You're not lucky, right? Who has the meaning of the word pre-test? I don't think anybody has that one.
Wait. No.
Okay, so now you should know what your meanings of your prefixes are. You want to go over them again?
Yeah.
What's un mean?
Not.
What does re mean? Again. What is pre mean? Good. What does dis mean? What does miss mean? Right, wrong. All right, now I'm going to let y'all work in partners, okay? You want to? We've got prefix boxes. It's a front and a back. And y'all can work together. Ronan, pick your partner. Okay, pick your partner. Oops, wrong thing. You can keep them. Okay, here.
We can actually keep them and bring them home.
Mhm.
Can you do it? Oh.
Here.
Can I take that?
You can go sit back.
Yay! Sit by
All right, so I'm going to look at these and see if you know. See if you know what your prefixes mean.
Oh, I forgot my pencil.
You pick a partner.
Yeah.
This one that's not going to get you in trouble. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Wait, if you use again.
Drew, you can just work with these two girls, because there's just, yeah, there's an odd number of you.
Use again.
Is that okay, Drew?
I think it's use again. Any questions?
So everybody has one? Alright, work with a partner and see if you can find the meanings of these prefixes and these base verbs. Here you go.
Okay, so use again. They don't have a let's see, I don't get the next one. I don't get the next one. I don't get the third one. Me and Brianna don't get the third one.
Okay, so you put your prefix here, your prefix here. And then to break it up, guys. You see the two boxes? You put your prefix in one box and your base word in the other box, and then write your meaning behind it.
Oh, so you're saying that we just put this and then we use the rest of what we have?
Yeah, so reuse. What is the prefix?
Re.
And what's the base word? Okay, and then what does it mean?
It means to use again.
Very good, so write that there. You got it, boys? Okay, you'll have to put the meanings back here, okay? So let's see how it says not ending. So what does reuse mean? To, yeah, do it, so, yeah. So just write use again, okay?
Okay, I don't get this.
Which one?
I mean this one.
Okay, because that's not, this is the, okay. Guys, they're gonna try to trick you. A couple of those words do not have prefixes, okay? So if they don't, then you skip those.
Okay.
So this one, what does this word have? It has a what? What is the in? I know what's ing. What did we learn about this week? That's a, right, so it doesn't have a prefix, it has a suffix, so you can skip that one. Okay?
I'm gonna cross it out.
Make sure it has a prefix.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this word. Does this have a prefix or a suffix? Does it? Are you sure? What is this right here? Look, but that's a what? So that's a suffix, so we don't need to do that one, okay? Only do the ones that have prefixes.
So now
Okay, good.
I disagree, so to
You
not
got it? There's a couple that are gonna trick you. Look at this word right here. Does it have a prefix or a suffix?
I barely
Right, so we cross that one out, because that one doesn't make sense, right?
I ate one bite.
Okay, girls? Do you see that? Look at this one. Is that a suffix?
Preview.
That's a suffix, right? I don't think there's so closes. So cross that one out.
I'm not ready yet.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Stop. Okay, so disagree. This is a prefix.
You get it?
Some of them have prefixes and suffixes, so just take out the prefix and then put the base word. Okay?
Okay.
This one has a prefix.
To view.
It also has a suffix. So just take the prefix out. We're just separating the prefix from the rest of the word.
I heard that right.
View before.
Look at that. Suffixes.
Some of them have suffixes, but
I
if,
need a box it.
yeah, good. Box them up. But does it also have a prefix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
I
say,
just do uncover.
mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Good.
To not be cooked.
Right, good job, Brianna's got it. Unafraid.
Yeah.
Oh, unafraid.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Because if you're afraid, is unafraid the opposite?
Actually, you have
You're
to
not
skip
afraid,
the
right?
Look, it has an E at the end.
Mm-hmm. Right?
What's this word?
So that's the one they just asked about. Look at it. Take off, you know on is a prefix, right?
Afraid.
Right.
Afraid.
So what's the opposite of afraid?
To not be afraid.
Unafraid. Yeah.
And we skip this one because it doesn't have any suffixes.
Correct. If there was a prefix, you could do that. Good.